All right, let's talk about the parts of the electric guitar. Let's start first with the body, which would be over here. Now we're going to have a few more components to this than we did with the acoustic guitar. We still have the bridge, as we did before. And we have the pick guard, which remember is to help protect the body as you're strumming. There's no sound hole, though, because the guitar is completely electric. So we have these things called pickups. Now this guitar is a Telecaster type guitar, so it has two pickups. It has a neck or front pickup, and it has a bridge, or you could call a back pickup. If you have a Stratocaster type guitar, you may also have a middle pickup, which would be located here. The pickups help take the vibration and the sound of these strings and convert it into an electronic signal, which can then be sent to an amplifier. And that's how you get the sound out of an electric guitar. If you have an electric guitar with pickups, you're going to most likely have a pickup selector, which is this right here. Since this guitar only has two pickups, it has a 3-position selector. So if you're all the way to the left, as I'm looking at the guitar, that's going to be the front pickup. If you go all the way to the right, that's going to be the back pickup. And if you're in the middle, that's going to be using both pickups. This particular guitar has only 2 knobs. It's got a volume right here, and this is for both pickups. And you've got a tone knob, which also affects both pickups. The tone knob, if you turn it completely clockwise, will give you the natural sound of the pickups. As you turn it counterclockwise, what it does is start rolling off the highs of your pickups and starts to give it a darker sound. Now, if you have an electric guitar, you may have more tone knobs or more volume knobs. It depends on your configuration. If you have a Les Paul type guitar, you may have 4. And if you have a Stratocaster type guitar, you may have 3 knobs. Let's move to the other parts of the guitar. This here is the neck. And if you have an electric guitar, your neck may be bolt-on or it may be glued. As you can see with this, we've got 4 bolts holding the neck to the body. If you don't see any bolts, more than likely you have a neck that's glued on. On the front side of the neck, this is the fretboard, which contains each of these metal frets. We also have these fret markers. And these are a visual aid to help you see which fret you're on when you're pressing down on the fretboard. Most guitars will have a similar layout to what I have here, where we have a fret marker on the 3rd fret, the 5th fret, 7th, 9th, 12th, which is the octave. It's an octave higher than open. 15th, 17th, 19th, and 21st frets. You're also going to have similar markers on the top side of the neck as you look down. You've got 3rd, 5th, 7th, and so on. And usually most guitars will have the double dot at the 12th fret. Your guitar most likely has 6 strings. That's the standard setup for an electric guitar. Starting with the lowest string, your pitches are going to be E, followed by A, D, G, B, and another E. And when we order these strings, we start from the highest. So the high E string that I just played for you is going to be the first string. So here's first string, second string, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth, the low E. Over here we've got the nut of the guitar. So that's where the string passes through and over in order to get to the tuning pegs. And here are your tuners. On this particular guitar, all of the tuners are on this top side. So they're all going to turn the same direction when you're trying to tune a string. If you turn it clockwise, it's going to make the pitch go downward. If you turn counterclockwise, it's going to make the pitch go upward. This guitar also is going to have strap buttons on it. So if you take a look right here, we've got one strap button right here. And we have another over here. So what you can do if you want to stand up and play your guitar, you can take your strap and connect it here and here. And you'll be able to stand up and play. We also have the input jack. This is where you're going to plug in a cord into the guitar. And in fact, I have a cord right here. So you can take your cord, plug it in, then take the other end of that and plug it into an amplifier. And that's going to help you achieve sound out of your electric guitar. So those are most of the important parts of your electric guitar. So definitely take time to review this video and be familiar with the parts, and it's going to help you as you move forward.